Can you tell how many people have been shot?
I think 2 children.
Okay. All right. I need. What was
I've seen?
There's a girl running down the street saying that her stepfather is killing everyone in her family.
And what did the female say to you?
And she says that her stepfather is killing everybody in her house. I did. I'm on the phone with them right now.
Did she say how or what was happening?
I asked her to get in the car with me, and she said she couldn't leave her family.
And this was a cry for help from a little girl. You could hear the audio. This was she took to the street screaming her lungs out. Anybody would listen to her, begging someone to call 911. And luckily for her, a neighbor called 911. And what was her reason? She said, "My daddy is killing everybody at home." She escaped, luckily for her, and was begging. And even when this witness was trying to help her, she said no, she wasn't going to leave her family alone. Even though series of horrific incidents were happening in her household, she didn't want to leave her family alone. Now, this is the case of the Chad Duhamels. On the 15th of June 2023, 3 little boys were killed in their home, and police said it was done in execution manner. 3 little boys who consist of 7-year-old Clayton Duhamel, 4-year-old Hunter Duhamel, and 3-year-old Chase Duhamel. They were all executed by someone who is very close to their hearts, someone who they saw as a role model, none other person but their father. On this fateful day in Ohio, in the States, 15th of June 2023, Chad Duhamel took his 3 boys, lined them up, and decided to murder them in an execution manner, putting a bullet to their head and gunning them down. Before the police could come to the rescue of these children, before the 911 came, it was already done.
63, do you want them to respond to the Laurel Lindale address? Where exactly do you need them?
We're right in the front yard.
You took my life from me! My life!
What are you doing, man?
Hey, pretty copy all this.
Can I roll over? I ain't gonna hurt you. I ain't gonna hurt nobody. You got anything on you? No, I ain't got nothing, man. Phone, that's it. Hey, man, I ain't nothing. Just make sure that dog don't come out. I don't think he'll bite you. Just don't reach for him and try to grab him, pet him. He won't bite you. What's going on, man? Nothing. Can I stand up? Just kind of uncomfortable. I'm gonna get you here. I ain't running away. You can do whatever you want.
Now guys, this is the most bizarre case I've ever listened or heard about. Why? Chad Duhamel doesn't have any criminal history. He doesn't have any mental disability history. So guys, Chad is sane. He's sane. And this is someone that has 3 kids. He decided on this fateful day, decided to execute his kids. And he took them, lined them up, and started shooting them. Before 911 came, before the police even came on scene, they found the 4-year-old Hunter was already dead in the room, and they found 2 bullets found on this boy. Now the first boy, who is Clayton, who is 7 years, was found just outside the house, and he was dead also. And how did this come about? While this 7-year-old was trying to run away, when he saw that his father was running mad, he decided to escape and flee. But the father hunted him down, dragged him back to the compound, and shot him from behind. And that was not all. Chad decided to go to the last boy, who is 3, and by this time the mother was already running mad. She was trying to protect her kids, and this last one she was holding for her dear life. But Chad went there, ripped the child from the mother's arm, shot her in her arm, so that would destabilize the mother. And after ripping this little boy, Chase, bless his heart, took a bullet to this boy's head and shot him twice. And I must have imagined what these little boys went through. They must have been so frightened. This is someone they call daddy. This is someone they eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner with. This is someone they go to the beach with. This is someone they play with. And on this fateful day, Chad decided to just murder his family. And after killing these kids on site, when the police came, he wasn't even resisting. He was so calm because Chad had the opportunity to commit suicide. How do I mean? As the police came, because the rifle was just beside him, he would have started shooting this police, and the police, out of defense, would have shot him back. And that's how I would have died. But no, Chad was so calm after committing this whole murder. From the video, you will see a black stuff I used to cover the video because I know that most of us are sensitive. Those were his kids. After committing these murders, he sat down and was calmly seated. And by the time the police came on scene, he wasn't even resisting. He told them, "Don't worry, I'm not putting up a fight. You can arrest me." And after that was done, on scene, he confessed to killing these kids of his. And after his arrest, he was taken to jail. And right now, the case is ongoing, is on trial. 21 counts has been charged on Chad. But right now, he is pleading not guilty to the 9 counts of murder, 6 counts of kidnap, and 4 counts of assault. And this is disturbing. For a father to calmly plead not guilty, even when the police saw it, there were witnesses, there were neighbors, and the wife, you could hear from her video, she was crying. And mind you guys, I think this was an act of vengeance to the wife, from my own opinion, because if you had wanted to kill the wife, he would have killed her. No, but he decided to just shoot her in the arm and decided to kill his kids. This is a man who doesn't have any criminal knowledge, criminal history, no mental disability history. He is sane. From investigations, it was said that Chad has been planning these murders for months. It's not something he woke up and snapped and started killing and started this shooting spree. He has been planning the death of his own biological children for months. And that was the case of Chadwaman. Right now, he's pleading not guilty, and everybody is mad at Chadwaman. The whole states in America are aiming for him to be executed. That's the death penalty, because they feel that for him to have executed these kids, these were kids that were unprovoked, unprotected, someone that they called their daddy, someone who they loved, decided to kill them. They said they don't think he deserves to see daylight. He doesn't even deserve to be served life in prison. They want him dead. But right now the case is still ongoing because it just happened last month. But if there's any update, I'll be sure to do a part 2 of Chadwaman. Please, I'd like to hear your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. Thank you.